Have you remained in contact with fellow veterans over the years?
Just a few, and not too many of them. Just the closest ones. And a lot of them that we deployed with are the ones that kind of scattered to the wind once we come back, because the unit was down in Riverside and being up here. And they're all over California and all over the West now. So.
Have you learned any life lessons?
Appreciate what you have. Appreciate what you have. And I'm also a little bit more cynical of our government than I used to be. And the reasons why we get into things. I know our foreign policy is driven by certain things. And I've had a suspicion it was driven by certain things, but that was all validated. Once I went overseas and we were in Iraq looking for weapons of mass destruction that didn't exist. But I saw a lot of oil fields, and I saw a lot of things that that we were doing that didn't make sense. Kids are wandering around the streets because we blew up their school. That didn't make any sense. That's not a thing we should have done. But I also saw some good things over there that we started to rebuild their schools. We started to dig out their canals so the farmers could get water to their fields and so forth. So it is definitely different. What was it? Remind me of that question again.
Did you learn any life lessons?
Yeah, the life lessons. Just the appreciation of what you have, and just the realization that even though you think you have it hard, it's not really that hard.
So, when you went into the war, were you really patriotic about the reasons, and did you really agree with the war in Iraq, or was that sort of like stable throughout your entire time? Were you always really skeptical of the war?
Yeah, I thought it was a bunch of BS why we were over there. I really did. I was proud of the fact that 280 National Guardsmen across California were able to come together, work for 4 months, create this really cohesive team, and perform a mission that our company did 2.5 million miles collectively, and we did it with pride and dignity, and we were able to contribute to the overall operation in theater. But going over there to look for weapons of mass destruction, come on, please. And I guess it's because of my background and what we do here. And for history, you know life lessons. Like, no, that's not it. But I did feel proud at the fact that when called upon after 18 years in the military, in the National Guard, and always training to go to war, always trained to react, we were able to do it, which was cool. So definitely still cynical. So, but not to the point where I'm like want to build a hut in the middle of the woods, and hide out. I just question. I question more.
I don't think we have any more questions. We have well over half an hour. So, is there anything else you'd like to say about?
Just I think it's a good project. I'm glad you guys are involved. Hopefully, you learned something from it. And I need to get the list of your books you're reading, so I can read those too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Stop the tape.